Welcome Capricorn, this is Lunar Whisper Tarot. I am Sage. If you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and click the bell for notifications. I request the spirits, ancestors, and guardian angels, whoever has a message for Capricorn. I was sick for a few weeks, and it took me a couple of weeks to recover, so I was out for like a month. So I am back now and on my regular schedule, and I will read from the guidebook. I will pick a card from Moonology and read from the guidebook, and this is for Capricorn. Capricorn needs a Moonology card. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. The teaching. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time, when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak. Perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. I will pull an Earth Magic card and read from the guidebook. DNA Karma. Karma, a concept in many Eastern religions, is a Sanskrit word implying the greater universal laws of cause and effect, providing an implied code of ethics within the structure of the seemingly endless cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, samsara, which we experience throughout our lives. In many different versions, the mistaken notion about karma is that it's some kind of punishment, but it's far from that. In fact, in its purest form, it simply asserts that our conduct in this lifetime will determine our next incarnation. It has also come to mean how our behavior and actions in this lifetime create consequences in a slightly different version of the Golden Rule. We not only carry our soul's karma into this lifetime, but also embedded in the complex coding of our DNA is our genetic ancestral karma. The double helix structure of DNA contains codes that have been passed down from our parents and grandparents as well as our ancestors. Therefore, we have some of the same genetic information that comes from the DNA of very early humans. In this card, we see two intertwined serpents with double helixes on either side. Variations of this archetypal image exist in many cultures, both traditional and contemporary. It's a graphic representation of the most ancient ancestry we can really claim to. Our DNA, the fundamental substance of life itself that provides substantial determination of our life path. Aspects of our soul entered our primitive physical self long before you had begun to take form. While the DNA that you inherited from your biological parents has a physical component, it also has a soul pattern that came together in the creation of you. You are predisposed to follow the karmic dictates of this patterning to some extent, yet as you evolve in your consciousness and expand the light of awareness, you can make choices that shift and modify this ancestral design. This is one of those times you can feel the tug of war, your soul that is both ancient and karmic. Yet you also recognize the persistent and loving communication from your higher self that contradicts the more familiar solutions before you. The choice is up to you, but know that every time you heed the guidance of your higher self, no matter what etheric or physical form it takes, human consciousness is elevated. In a sense, it becomes a choice between destiny and fate. I will pull a Guardian Angel card for Capricorn. Trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Capricorn needs an angel number message. Soul connection. I nurture my soul connections with love and authenticity. My relationships are deep and meaningful, reflecting the true essence of my being. I am surrounded by love and understanding. Capricorn needs a tarot message. What is the tarot message for Capricorn? Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. You feel like you've been betrayed, but your perspective is of the situation is actually skewed. You're seeing things backwards. You were not betrayed. You may have been actually the betrayer and took advantage of somebody's unselfishness and hard work. Or maybe you are about to take advantage of somebody else's unselfishness and hard work, but you ignore the signs of other people's work, and you only see what you want to see. You need to actually open your eyes instead of have them closed to the obvious. You need to open them. And let's see what the clarifying card is. Looks like, yeah, you're a dreamer, and you expect everybody to go by your dreams, and you need to let your dreams go and actually see the truth instead of ignoring the truth. Your perspective is skewed on things, and you need to see things through other people's eyes instead of just your own. And that is the answer for Capricorn. Thank you for coming. I release your ancestors, spirits, and guardian angels.